Alright chat, we're back after the Subnautica run. That was such a good time. I didn't expect so much math, I will say that, but you know what, that's okay. I survived math class in high school, so I made it through Subnautica just fine. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us while we get Splatoon set up. And huge congratulations everyone on hitting that $3,000 milestone. That means that our next run after Splatoon of Neva with Soulmass will be an all collectibles run. Big congrats. Very proud of you, everyone. 3K is an absurd amount of money to raise, so super, super big props to everyone watching and donating. You're all so very generous, and we wouldn't be here without you, without your support, so much appreciated. And a single one of those dollars will go straight to Sarah Doodleplex to help her in her housing insecurity and her financial instability in her time of need, so much appreciated. And with that, we saw plenty of squids in the last run, and I hope you didn't get too tired of them, because we've been a squid for a while. It's time to be a kid for a little while, as EpicYoshiMaster takes us through Splatoon 3 side order. Good luck, EpicYoshiMaster. Very excited for this run.
Hi everyone, I'm EpicYoshiMaster, and I'm here with Splatoon 3 side order, Marie's Palette, New Game Plus, all that fun stuff. But I am not a squid, I am an octoling. I am joined here by my three commentators, one of which happens to be in person with me. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Seafood Chip, also known as Kale Chip, whatever Chip, and I'm the person who is in person with Yoshi today, just super conveniently, and I've been a big Splatoon fan for a very long time. Very normal about it.
But I've also got two commentators with me online. Please introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Hoot Owl. I do things. I was one of the 12 million people who owned a Wii U. Yeah.
And I'm Mokasumi. I go by Sumi. I am also one of the 12 million people who owned a Wii U, and I'm also very normal about Splatoon. So I'm really excited to be here.
Awesome. Well, we're just gonna get straight into it. We've got 30 floors to climb. Time will start in 3, 2, 1, go. So welcome to Side Order. It's a DLC for Splatoon 3, where we're in a tower. It's a roguelike. That's quick charge. I don't care that that is a tower stage, which is bad. I love quick charge. There's a lot to say. We're just gonna start explaining. Why do I like quick charge? Why do I like things? What is this? I am saying many words. Someone help.
Yeah. So, essentially the way that Side Order works, Side Order is a roguelite. So let's just do like a quick rapid fire explanation of what a couple of those things meant. Tower stages are one of the few objectives that are possible to be the win condition for any given floor. Towers are not super great because the tower travels along a set path and has a maximum travel speed, so it kind of hard limits the speed at which a stage can be completed. Another example of that is Splat Zones, which is just a timer ticking down until you've held it for a certain amount of time. We're mainly looking for portals and fleeing foes, and to an extent 8-ball stages, which are our other objectives. The other thing is that Quick Charge is one of the best abilities that we can get, because it's basically just, what if you could shoot faster?
Way faster. If we can get 5 of them,
yeah,
this run will be awesome. It's really funny.
Yeah.
You can't do this to me.
Wow.
I love... Okay, these are the 2 greatest ships of all time, and so in spite of the fact that it's 2 tower stages, they are worth it. These are really good chips. So, especially in these early stages where the stages are relatively short, we're kind of okay with taking things that aren't necessarily optimal if it means that our build is going to be much faster for the longer stages later on. Like in like the 20s, those floors, you do not want to be on a tower stage. Those just take forever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Generally, the tower paths in the earlier stages are much shorter.
Okay, so just to go over like the kinds of stages, so there's 5 types. There's this tower stage that you can see here where you're moving a turbine along a set path. There's zone stages. We also don't like those. It's where you have to protect a specific area while like a timer ticks down. So we hate those two. But then there's 3 kinds that we usually like. So there's the fleeing foes, which you saw on floor 2. Oh my god! What? Sorry, I guess we're just playing every inoptimal stage because the game wants to give me a great build, but at a cost.
I guess we do in towers now.
Okay, so there's fleeing foes, which you saw on floor 2, where basically you're just trying to chase down a couple enemies. They're really fast. You get close to them, they run away. Those will be better once we have main range and a chip called homing shots, which essentially like tries to shoot for us, but we don't want too many homing shots because that makes it bad. Anyway, there's 2 other ones. There's the portal stage, where you're just trying to attack several portals in set locations on the map. What's the other one?
The
Infinity Ball. Where yeah, sure, I'll take a vending machine.
Okay.
Infinity Ball stages where you're trying to like move them to like a set location. They're terrifying if you played Splatoon 2. If you remember an Octo expansion, people didn't like those stages. Those were scary. But in this game, the Infinity Balls can't fall off the stage, so they're they're pretty chill here. And the floor we just got was a vending machine. Those are great because they're just like, you can go into them, immediately leave. It's like a free floor.
Oh, hey,
oh my god!
For once, it's not in a tower
Wow.
stage.
This is like a lot of quick charge. This is absurd.
That's crazy.
4 quick charge already? I really want a main range because like right now I just can't reach them. Because the moment I have
fast
a
shots
main
only do
range,
so much
I have
when
this
you
homing
can't,
shots, which
like,
is great for this. That main range is going to make the difference where this stage that is like, let's see, 18 seconds, it's gonna become like 3. So I really want like a main range right now. I don't want any of that. One thing that we have the ability to do with, this is a roguelite. So as you play it more, you get upgrades. One of the upgrades we get that we really like is called Floor Reset. It allows us to refresh our selections for like a cost of currency. There's also these bonuses. If you want extra money, you can do the bonus. In this case, this bonus is kind of annoying, but we'll kind of do it. Except if they want to run away. Come back, please.
There are 2 types of bonus stages. We actually saw one before that was a saturation. That's basically just, it fills all of the empty spaces in your palette, which is sort of like your ability slots, with color chips of a certain color, which is basically abilities of a certain category. It basically just gives you a bunch of temporary abilities for one floor just to kind of like have fun and play toys with. But it doesn't actually earn you any extra money, so those are not as preferable to the ones that give you a little bonus challenge to fulfill for some extra points.
I'll take a splatting recovery. It's a helpful chip that whenever you defeat enemies, you get a bit of ink back. So like one thing that we're trying to balance like 2 aspects. One, we want our weapon to shoot really, really fast. And 2, we want to be able to shoot our weapon really, really often. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh no.
This is like,
Oh.
The bottom
Wow.
the bottom of the 5 stage types we want to get.
but at the same time, our build right now is really good.
Yeah, we are up to a pretty good start.
Really good. Like we have 3 ink saver main and 4 quick charge. Or maybe it's 3 quick charge. I don't remember. Something like that. But either way, it's like, we're in a really good spot.
Yeah. And it just means that even though these stages are taking a bit longer because we're getting kind of bad stage types, it's going to make the later stages a lot easier and a lot faster by proxy.
Absolutely. Because like once we start getting to the other ones, if we have our build done, we can stop caring about the types of chips that we get and instead just focus on what's the fastest stage to complete.
It could finally become a speedrun.
Yes! The speedrun part of the speedrun.
Yeah.
Okay. We've made it to floor 10. Our first boss. Actually, sure. I would prefer to do this if I had a main range again, but it's like, this one could be really funny, especially on floor 20. If you have your maxed out build, there's like a ton of clips of this where you basically just shred this boss like immediately. It's absurd. This won't be as good because we're not there yet, but it'll be fine enough.
Yeah, so basically with max quick charge, I've mentioned this in other side order runs that I've commentated for Yoshi before, is that once you get max quick charge, if you've ever played Salmon Run, it basically becomes a Grisco charger, which basically makes it so you barely even need to charge it at all.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah.
We're a third of the way there.
Yeah. Though the drop
Updated. What? Okay.
New PB?
Sure.
Though the drawback of that really fast fire speed is you run out of ink pretty fast, which also applies to side order. So pretty much the more damage and fire rate your weapon does, you're using up a lot more ink. So
that's why we really want to see that ink saver main.
Yeah.
I'll take a main coverage.
Similarly to the floor resets, we also have the ability to reset the vending machines. But because of the existence of floor resets, we can't spend all of our money on... Wow.
Wow.
We can't spend all of our money on vending machine resets because otherwise we might get stuck with a bad floor.
Yeah, we want to be...
So it's kind of balancing what you use your Membucks resources on. They're called Membucks.
We're balancing our resources to both like maximize our build and make sure that whatever stage we're stuck with isn't like too bad. There's an infinity ball stage.
Lento be nice.
These guys love the balls.
These big guys, the battering Lentos, are programmed to really like hitting the balls. It's very funny.
Especially in like challenge categories where you aren't. Oh my god,
Finally.
it's beautiful. It's wonderful.
It's beautiful.
This is our first one, isn't it?
Yes. It's the most important because it goes from 100% to 140% main range, which is such a dramatic difference. Like, I can hit this from all the way over here. Unfortunately, this is the part where having our good friend homing shots can be a bit irritating, because homing shots will like try to target onto an enemy and make sure we hit it, but sometimes the thing that we're trying to hit isn't what homing shot thinks that we want to hit, and so when we disagree with each other, we have to argue, and homing shots always wins.
Yeah, which is why having a lot of it can be a real pain in the ass, especially when you're trying to like paint a wall or something, but there's one fish to your right, it's gonna shoot right. And it's gonna kill you since it's not painting the wall.
That's a problem that sort of comes up because of the way that Splatoon is. Splatoon doesn't have aim assist simply because of the fact that a lot of the time you're going to be aiming at the floor or the walls to help with your movement due to how the ink works. And because homing shots is meant to help you with aiming at enemies, it doesn't always necessarily, it can't really tell the difference. Like, there's no way for the game to know whether you're trying to aim at an enemy or, like, paint the wall or the floor. So it kind of will just assume.
Okay.
And so it's nice to have a little bit of that aim assist when you're going for stuff like the fleeing foes stages where they're running away really quickly, and it helps to have that, like, additional assurance. But it gets to a point where it's basically manually, like, you have to, like, manually wrestle it away from what homing shots thinks you're aiming at, and that's not good.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Portal stages are really quick,
may
generally.
have noticed, I was offered another quick charge on another tower stage. They're really trying to tempt me here. But like,
There was also a danger condition.
yeah. Come on.
See, the thing with danger conditions is sometimes
Sure.
the floor is evil.
Splash radius we
About-
kind of
about this
like
one now.
because our special, which we haven't really used at all yet, but it'll be relevant, hopefully, maybe, at some point. Splash radius helps our special just like blow up way more. It also makes these portals blow up in larger explosions, which can be really funny because if you max it out, on some stages the portals will just cascade and blow each other up and clear the stage for you.
Yeah, so if the portals are close to each other, it's just like a big chain reaction of
It's
explosions.
really funny. A main damage distance. This is going really well.
Yeah.
We're just kind of seeing the cascade effect of like being willing to take an investment on our early floors and like get a nice build that just lets us sweep, which is always the fun part because like you get to really feel powerful whenever your weapon is strong. Which I mean, that's what you
Speaking
hope
of
from a roguelike.
investments, is this a good
Oh
time
yeah, absolutely.
to cut in? Awesome, because I want to remind everyone that you can put your money towards an investment, this is not in financial advice, of which character we can play as in Mario Kart World still. It appears that our two heavyweights have absolutely dominated the competition so far, so if you want to see a lightweight, I mean, we are playing as a squid, and those are pretty small, I think. You can still donate towards Toadette and Swoop, both at $0 right now. However, Bowser and Cow are about equally matched. $65 or yeah, $65 for Cow. In second place is Bowser with $35. Get those donos in.
So we've made it to our second boss. As you can see, we did not do the boss intensifying harmony. We are not going to fight against the evil Agent Force, unfortunately.
I'm sorry,
I'm sorry,
Sumi.
Sumi.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they're an optimal.
That's because they're slow, though. They're basically, they come in waves, and there's no way to speed up at which the rate at which the waves spawn. So they are the slowest boss.
No,
Oh
come
no.
back.
So, fun thing with this boss, you only need to defeat the glowing parts.
Yeah, every third
So you
layer.
can just end up killing it. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Oh,
Oh, you got the.
Like that.
thank you.
damage
Oh.
boost.
hey, this is like a fast thing you can do to like catch the key. Oh, okay.
Or not.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh no.
No. Well, there's the funny thing you can do there where you do that intentionally and get hit, and the armor jump bounces you up, and so you can grab the key in midair, which is pretty fun. Apparently, I went down too low.
Yeah, it's rather funny.
But we're already in the last third of the run. These are the higher up stages where we really don't want to take stages we don't like. We're just kind of hoping to like finish up refining our build. If we can find those last two quick charges, that would be wonderful. I'm gonna take the poisoning. I like poisoning.
Poison ink is cool.
Essentially, when enemies are on your ink, there is a natural like ticking effect, which makes them take damage. You raise your poison ink, that natural tick effect is a lot stronger. Even just one upgrade to it is like pretty great. We'll take the special charge up so that we can maybe actually use our special for once. At the very least, we'll use it on Overlorder, so that'll be nice.
Don't use your sub weapon.
Wow.
However, will you beat
I'm
the stage?
scammed. Where did they go?
What?
I'm being told. This could have been beautiful. But
It
no. They
Main
ruined
range.
it.
I got excited for main range for a moment, then realized it was on a dangerous tower stage.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I think we've had enough tower stages in this run.
Yeah.
We've had plenty.
Yeah. To explain a little bit more about how danger stages work, they're essentially negative modifiers. They're like the evil version of a bonus,
There's our main range.
and they appear every so often. But every time you skip one, they become more likely to show up later. So it is generally a good idea to take one every so often, so that you don't get stuck with one on a harder floor that you really don't want to be dealing with it on.
Sure. I'm just gonna take the quicker stage.
Well, we're at that point in the run, so.
Yeah. I mean, the build's pretty much like
I
solid at this point.
I want my quick charge.
Come to think of it, in any of the runs that
Come back.
in any of the runs that we've done in marathons, have we ever gotten a full quick charge? I forget.
I don't know if we have. I'd really like to have it because it's really funny. It's just like so satisfying whenever you just get to like spam the button and everything just like explodes. Which is why they should give it to me right now.
Yeah. Right
Which
now.
is why they should give it to me right now. Which is why
Right
they
now.
should give it to me right now.
Right
Oh, okay.
now.
Nothing.
I can't believe this game hates fun and whimsy.
What? Whimsy. Okay, I guess I'll take a main damage. If there's one thing that is kind of close to quick charge, is dealing a lot of damage. Because, you know, more damage per shot still reduces the amount of shots you have to do. Come here.
Nice.
Wonderful.
6 seconds.
Yeah, pretty good. Don't really want those stages. I guess we're just gonna do every
Why
fleeing
would
foe
they put-
stage.
Why would I saw the main range on Cruel Sisyphean.
We're not doing Cruel Sisyphean H-shaped floor.
We're
Now
not
you may be
doing that.
wondering, what is Cruel Sisyphean?
Well, it's in the title. It's cruel and it's Sisyphean. Enough said.
That one can take a while if you don't have this.
Yeah.
Instead of 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Vending machine, or if it's a freebie, we're pretty close to the end here.
But you never know.
Yeah.
It could give us the final quick charge.
Can I
for a
have the
shred
final
machine.
2 quick charges for a final boss? Can I have the final 2 quick charges for the final boss?
Here you go.
Can I have the final 2 quick charges? This
Maybe the
game.
next floor.
Maybe we'll get a double chip quick charge on a beautiful
This
stage.
time for sure.
Sorry, going back to the vending machine. It's our last chance.
Technically still kind of a save.
Please.
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 No! Oh my gosh, can I at least have one? Can I at least have one?
One.
Oh.
Rush attack?
No.
Reset it just to see what it would have
It's
given
gonna
me.
be.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We were destined to not have a full set of quick charge in this run.
One day.
Doomed from the start. But we're here. We're at the peak of the tower.
We got too lucky at the start with the 3 in the first phase.
Yeah, we got too lucky at the
Yeah.
start, and so the game had to, you know, like, say, that was too much. You gotta even it
Alright,
out.
you had your fun.
We must now defeat the baby.
Indeed. This will be a 3-phase fight. Once we get to the end of the 3rd phase, that will be time. And it's finally, we can finally use our special. My barrier got broken.
My barrier.
My barrier! It's broken in phase 2!
This is the barrier. This is the barrier.
But yeah, one thing that I was...
Also, shout out to Pearl and Marina.
Hell yeah. You can't see it, but I'm wearing a shirt with them on it right now.
So true.
Because I love them. And I still think they should have won Grand Fest because I'm biased.
This
It's
is
true. Lesbians forever.
Alright, final checkpoint. Time will be coming up soon. Homing shots. Oh, this is the attack that, if you're playing casually, you are very scared of, because, as you can see, it has a really big range.
And getting comboed by it is basically instant death.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fortunately, Yoshi is cracked, so it's actually not a problem.
Here we go. How dare you? No. They're trying to delay.
No.
They're trying to delay the end of the run. The marathon must go
How
on.
could you?
And time.
GG, congrats. That flew
Yeah.
by, swam by, one of them. I'll workshop it a bit more.
7:56
Congrats
on
on the
like
run.
in-game time. That's pretty good, especially for a marathon
Yeah.
run. Well, that was awesome.
We
That
get
went by
this
fast.
cool,
Any of you
this
have any
cool-
shoutouts?
Shout outs to you, because you're awesome. And all my friends are awesome too. That's you guys.
yeah,
The commentators.
shout out to my friends. I would also like to shout out the Great God Grove speedrunning community who, hi Nullcasting, I know you're watching right now.
Absolutely.
You should check out the speedrunning community for Great God Grove. No one speedruns this game.
Also, maybe the community for Splatoon, since that's the wrong run.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
I
a
love
given.
Side Order. I've also had a lot of fun with Octo Expansion, stuff like that. I'm EpicYoshiMaster on like every platform. I don't really stream, but sometimes I end up in marathons like this, so I always have fun doing this stuff. Thanks so much for having me, and enjoy the rest of the marathon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, Shovel Claus. That's not the name on the host block, but that means that my time on the host mic is in fact concluded. Ocean Block was a lot of fun. Thanks for discovering a bunch of weird sea creatures with me. But thankfully, Ryudo, you don't have to worry about any of that. You're spared. How's it going?
going pretty good. I mean, all I can say is that whole last block made quite a splash, and it was an exciting time to, make
All
waves in this event. Yeah.
Okay, I see what kind of host you are.
I like how you said it. I see what kind of host you are, buddy.
Okay, well, you know what? This is I deny patience.
But no, seriously, the waves that have been made this entire time have legitimately been awesome. We have reached the $3,000 marker, but I believe there's something coming at home with this at the same time. We have a new incentive milestone to reach. You want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, we sure do. At $3,300, $300 to go, chat. We have a bonus boss fight for our Deltarune all chapters, all bosses glitchless, because we will fight Mike. And I'll pull back the curtain a little bit. Me and Ryudo don't know anything about Deltarune. But do you want to tell them what we were told about the fight?
Yeah,
It's pretty
absolutely.
wild.
Yeah. What they just told us, I was like, okay, yeah, really funny, but what is actually the fight? So Fight Mike is apparently there's an optional fight at the end of Chapter 4 of Deltarune, where the bonus boss, has a microphone-involved mechanic where it will take your volume from going high, from going low, just all sorts of stuff around that. I have kept myself away from Deltarune because I want to watch all of it I want to do all of it in one go when it's available. That is a huge task and a lot of patience, but you have all the opportunity in the world to spoiler it for me for the short price of $300, and I get to have my mind blown by the absolute absurdity of this fight, apparently.
Yeah, I'm super excited. If we get to see that, I'm gonna be looking forward to it. Tell you what, it seems wild. I want to see how the runner actually handles it.
Yeah, because I literally
it'll be
cannot imagine how that it would look or sound, I guess, in this case here. So
Yeah, maybe more of a sound thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm super looking forward to it. At $3,300 a chat, but we have plenty of time to get there. And of course, we still have that Mario Kart character bid war open. Do you have any preferences in this bid war, Ryudo?
All right, so also to pull back another curtain here, I have not touched Mario Kart World. You need that Switch 2 and everything like that. But
It's expensive. I'm right there with you.
yeah. But look, once I saw that cow, my life has changed for the better ever since that moment. Please tell me some good news about this cow.
Well, it's in the lead by about $30. All right, and
let's go!
And a new bid war has opened up. If you want to save Ryudo's spirit or you want to kill Ryudo's spirit, we can do that by getting Cow out of the lead.
No, please,
right.
don't kill my spirit. You're gonna milk it for all it's worth.
No, okay. And with that, we're starting to talk about milking. I gotta get out of here. Thank you so much, Ryudo, for taking the moment to chat with me. I hope you have an excellent host shift. You are super talented. I'm super excited to be hearing your voice on the mic. So I'm gonna leave you to it. But thanks for having me, everyone. See you around. Bye.
Bye. And yo, can I get some love for Shovel Claws in the chat here? Has done a wonderful job hosting this past block and everything. And just even in the back end, I just want to throw it out there, has been communicating with everyone on production with like the speed and tenacity to keep up with everything. Absolutely immaculate host. Thank you so much, Shovel Claws. You are absolutely wonderful. But hey, everybody, how you all doing? Welcome to the day 5, day 4. Oh my gosh, I've lost days of the week here of Saving Sarah. You all have done so much help with Saving Sarah and just everything like that. Just really doing a good job with this whole mutual aid event, making sure that we take care of our volunteer extraordinaire. I love throwing that out there to help in her house insecurity. So I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate every single one of you who's, been able to donate money, yes, but also has spent the time to share it with other people, stick around the chat, just enjoy the runs itself and give the energy for this event that is due for it as well. So thank you so much. But that said, we have told you about the fight, Mike. We've told you about the bid war. I think at this point here, it's time to never say never. Actually, I guess I'll be saying never right now as we move over to to Soul, who's going to bring us in with some Neva. I know I'm gonna learn how to not pronounce like that, I bet. It's gonna be very funny if I get egg on my face. But that said, please bring him on in and take it away.